a little bit before 3:30 in the afternoon. Today is the 15th of September, Monday. Mark and I have been reading through the book of Revelation. Today we're going to be reading through the 13th chapter of Revelation. This is talking more about the mark of the beast. Number 666. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horn 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who's like unto the beast? Who's able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, to them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds, tongues, and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. And he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and he did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, as the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for he is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Well, like I said, there's a lot of people that say they're Christians that don't believe in the literal mark of the beast, even though the Bible's very clear about it. I'll turn this over to Mark and have him read it again for you. I hope you all have a good afternoon or a good evening.
Stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast, from chapter 13, rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Upon his horns 10 crowns, upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were the feet of a bear. His mouth is the mouth of a lion. The dragon gave his power and seat and great authority. I saw one of his heads that were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. All the world wondered after the beast. They worshipped the dragon which gave power to the beast. They worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? There was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies. The power was given unto him to continue 42 months. He opened his mouth and blasphemed against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, them that dwell in heaven. It was given unto him to make war with the saints, to overcome them. Power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. All that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. His names are not written in the book of life, the Lamb slain the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience, the faith of the saints. I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. He exercised all the power of the first beast before him to cause the earth, and them which dwell therein, and the worst the first beast, whose deadly ring was healed. He did great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in sight of men, deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, which had been by the sword and did live. He had power to give life to the image of the beast. The image of the beast should both speak and cause that men would not work here, the beast should be killed. Causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. No man might buy or sell, save that he hath that mark, the name of the beast, the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that understanding count the number of the beast, the number of a man, and his number, it's 666.
Okay, thank you, Mark. A lot of people try to say that people aren't going to have to go through the tribulation. Well, I believe that they're going to have to go through some of it anyway, because it says that he's going to overcome them, meaning the saints. And the people that don't get the mark of the beast are the ones whose names are written in the Lamb's Book of Life from the foundation of the world. And here they are down here going through this. So, that's kind of dispels the secret rapture theory, in my opinion.